Today we'll build a tiny photo sharing app using FastAPI for the server and Supabase for the backend. Storage plus database. Quick, useful, and fun. Let's jump in. First, create a Supabase project. Pick a project name and a password. Choose a region, it doesn't really matter. And click Create New Project. Simple. Next, make a table called Photos. Add these columns: ID, title, image URL, and created at. This table just stores the photo meta. Who cares about the image bytes? We keep the file in storage and the URL plus title in the table so the gallery can list everything. Important, turn off RLS, row level security, for that photos table for this demo. RLS controls per row read-write permissions. If it's on, you'll hit permission errors unless you write policies. For a quick demo, disable it. Now go to storage and create a bucket. I used photos. Make the bucket public. Otherwise, the app won't be able to serve public image URLs and you'll see errors when trying to load images. We also need two keys for the project. Open API docs, API settings to copy the project URL, and then go to Project Settings, API Keys, and copy the service role key. Put those two values into your .env file as Supabase URL and Supabase key. I already added them for this demo, so please save them with those exact variable names in your own project. Now, before we dive into the Python code, let me quickly show you the CSS and HTML files. First, style CSS. This is where all the design magic happens. It gives us the gallery grid layout, photo cards with shadows, nice buttons with hover effects, and the clean overall look of the app. Without this file, the app would still work, but it would look super boring. Next, upload.html. This is just a simple form. It has a field for the photo title, a file input that accepts only images, and a submit button. At the top, there's also a link to go back to the gallery. Not complicated, but it's essential for adding new photos. And finally, index.html. This is the main gallery page. It loops over all the photos from the database, displays each image with its title, and includes a delete button right below. If there are no photos yet, it just shows a little no photos uploaded message. Now, main.py. At the top, we import FastAPI and helpers for requests, file uploads and forms, HTML redirect responses, static files and Jinja2 templates, the Supabase client, dotenv for loading envars, and UUID to generate unique file names. I won't go into each import in detail. They're standard and you'll see the exact lines on screen. You'll need to install the required Python packages. I'll show the pip command on screen. Just run that in your terminal to install them. Now let's return to the main Python code and examine it step by step. We load environment variables, create the Supabase client from Supabase URL and Supabase court key, and initialize FastAPI. We mount /static for CSS and set up Jinja2 templates. We use a bucket name like photos. Everything up to here is good. Now let's examine the routes. The gallery route queries the photos table and renders index.html with the results, so the page shows all photos. The upload page route simply returns the upload form template. The upload handler is async. It reads the uploaded file, makes a unique file name with UUID, uploads the bytes to Supabase Storage, gets a public URL string, inserts a record into the photos table with the title and that URL, then redirects back to the gallery. There's basic error handling that will return a server error if something goes wrong. The delete handler finds the photo by ID, returns 404 if not found, extracts the file name from the stored URL, removes that file from storage, deletes the DB record, and redirects back to the gallery. I've explained all the code in the main Python file, and now we can start the project. To run the FastAPI application, we use the uvicorn command, and this command gives us an address. Open the address shown by uvicorn in your browser. Let's upload one image. Nice. Now add two more so the grid looks lively. Perfect, the gallery fills up. If you want to remove a photo, click the delete button on its card and it disappears. To confirm everything on the back end, open your Supabase project. Run a select on the photos table to see the records and check the storage bucket. You'll see the uploaded image files there. That's it. Code is on GitHub, link in the video description. If you like the walkthrough, hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.